We are following breaking news in Pierce County, where one person has died after a tree fell at a Halloween event. It happened at McKenna Park in unincorporated Pierce County near Roy at a community trick-or-treat party attended by as many as 80 people. Fox 13's Alejandra Guzman is joining us live at the scene right now. Ali, what are you learning?
Frankie, it is just truly a devastating and heartbreaking situation. I mean, like you mentioned, there was a lot of families who were gathering to have a fun trick-or-treating and celebrate Halloween night. Unfortunately, it turned tragic when officials say a tree split in half. And I want to show you some of the aftermath here, because at this hour, that tree is still here in the middle of McKenna Park. And you can see just how devastating it truly is. According to officials, that came crashing down on top of vendor booths, and that's evident from just a lot of the mangled booths that are still left behind underneath the rubble. There's a lot of those items that vendors were hoping to sell and of course have a fun event for the entire community. As you know, Roy is a very small, tight-knit area, and like you mentioned, we are talking about several dozen people who were here. That includes vendors, kids, families, all hoping to celebrate Halloween. Now, officials are calling this a freak accident. A vendor I spoke with says that, yes, they were hit with rain and strong winds earlier today. It did clear out, but that's when she tells me that they actually heard what they thought was thunder that just came out of the blue. But unfortunately, that's when the tree actually fell on top of vendors, hitting several people. Now, unfortunately, as we're talking about a man who unfortunately in his 30s who was here with his family and ended up dying at the scene. Now, I'm not sure if we do have any sound from that vendor, but what they do tell me is that there are still a lot of unknowns, specifically because they've started to raise a lot of funding to help not only the vendors but the families, because this is where the majority of these vendors make the majority of their income from. But again, a lot of questions as to how long the park will remain closed. We know that officials have cordoned it off for the entire community as investigators are still trying to figure out how this tree actually came down. Something we'll stay on top of and bring you the very latest. For now, Frankie, back to you.